What is Clemmensen reduction? It is used to, or it is used for, it is used for conversion of, it is used for conversion of, it is used for conversion of carbonyl. Hey pa, what is here? Carbonyl. This can be any group. Carbonyl to, you can see the change. What change is taking place? This C double bond O becoming this C single bond H, C single bond H. This is the change we are here to observe, right? Next point we can say that is aldehyde and ketones. We can say aldehyde and ketones converted into alkane. That's all. It's very simple to understand. Aldehyde or ketones are converted into alkane. Next one. See here, zinc amalgam, zinc Hg. We can zinc Hg, zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl. Zinc amalgam in concentrated HCl is called as Clemmensen reduction reagent. Is a reduction, okay, reducing agent. We can say Clemmensen reduction agent. Clemmensen reducing agent. Okay, all right, fine. So it's very simple to understand. Let us have an example now. See, suppose we are using acetaldehyde, because ketone and aldehyde both can be reduced by this, and here you take this one with the zinc amalgam and in the presence of HCl. So you can see. So don't forget to see this change. What will happen? This HCl, this zinc amalgam combination, their cooperation and association will supply 2 hydrogens to this carbon from this HCl. So can you imagine the product? Yes, very simple. Very simple. This H will be as it is. This C double bond O will be lost and that will be fulfilled by hydrogen. So this is what alkane. That's it. After that zinc chloride will form, but we have no business with that. Our aim is to focus only the product, main product. So it is alkane, ethane. Go for next. Yes. What is the product you will say for this one? Yes. What product you will expect from this? What do you say? Yes. What product will form? Very good. Cyclohexane. Cyclohexane will be the product. If you take this one, I will not write the structure. You are very well versed now. You are very well engineered in IUPAC nomenclature. Benzophenone. Benzophenone. What is the product? What is the product? Yes. What will be the product we can expect from this? Diphenyl methane. It is diphenyl methane, isn't it? Yes. It is diphenyl methane is the product. Diphenyl methane, right? We can have a variety of examples, no problem. So whether it is aldehyde or ketones, no problem. So next one, acetophenone. If we are using acetophenone, do the same operation. We are performing same thing, Clemmensen reduction. What is the product? What is the product? Yes. Product is what? Ethyl benzene. Ethyl benzene is the product. Acetophenol here, carbonyl we have. You got it? So this is what about the Clemmensen reduction. I welcome your question. So you can ask one question, logical question on this. Otherwise, we'll go for next point. So any carbonyl, whether it is of aldehyde or ketone, that can be successfully reduced to that CH2 group. We can say one more point. This we can say this carbonyl, this carbonyl by Clemmensen reduction can be converted to methylene group. CH2 group is called as methylene group. So don't forget this. Don't forget this, right? That's all. Fine. So this is what about the Clemmensen reduction. Next one.